Good morning. Good morning. Happy Sunday, everybody. Today we are starting our brand new social studies unit, which is really cool. So we've looked at sort of the creation of democracy with ancient Athens, and then we've looked at sort of the development of democracy with the Iroquois. And now we're going to look at how democracy really works in modern day, in our modern day government, and what it really means to us today to be members of a democracy, or to have democracy in different parts of the world, and how the citizens kind of participate in it, and what democracy means to individual citizens. Okay, so this unit is called the Principles of Democracy, and it's basically the underlying understandings of modern democracy. So there's a few things that you need to do today, and I'm just going to use my daily video to kind of go over them, because I did notice that on Wednesday's science lesson, there were a lot of moving pieces, and it was kind of confusing for people where to find each document. So let's go on a little trip together. Here we go. These are a few of the things that you're up against today. So the first document that you will find, and I'm going to vanish for a second, is this one, and it is basically just a little written task list, because there are some specific instructions for a few things we need to do today, and I thought the easiest way for me to get those instructions to you would be to put them in this Word doc. So for instance, if you look over here, the very first thing you're going to do is actually create a storage folder for yourself. So I've still been getting a lot of documents that are labeled untitled 72, which means that you have 72 untitled documents on your computer, and as you know, they start to build up, that just won't work. So there's a quick little link right here. It's not a link, it's a URL. You have to copy it and put it into your browser, and it's just going to show you really quickly how to create a new folder if you're not sure how to do that, okay? And this folder is going to be really helpful, because it's where you're going to put all of the Word documents that have to do with your social studies unit for this upcoming unit. It's going to help you stay really organized. It's a really great skill to know, so you're going to learn it. Okay, so you're going to create a storage folder. That's numero uno. Next, you are going to create a title page, and this is what you will be submitting to me for today. So you're going to create a title page, and I have some bossy instructions for it. So these are the things that I'd like to see on your title page, okay? You're gonna have a picture to represent direct democracy, and you're gonna have a little label, bloop, telling me that that's your direct democracy picture. You're going to do the same for representative democracy. You're going to have the definition of both of those on your title page. And this is a little bit of review, but it also ties to this unit. So we're just going to get them straight in our mind again. You're going to have your first and last name in a particular size, in a particular place. So have a little bit of fun making your title page, but do follow these specific instructions, okay? Next up, you're going to download a vocabulary document, and this vocabulary document we're going to keep working on throughout the entire unit. So for today, you don't actually have to add anything to it. You just have to download it and store it in your folder, okay? So I'm just going to show you that one really quick. This is what you're looking at. Democratic Principles, Vocabulary, and you just go through. It's in alphabetical order, and we'll talk a little bit more about this when we get around to actually needing it. Whoopsie. Okay? The next thing that you're going to do, it just keeps going. The next thing you're going to do is to have a peek at this. Hang on, let's just go back, because I want to make sure I don't miss anything, otherwise that's so annoying. So yes, please do change your name for this. So you'll just download it and then save as, add your name, and drag it into your folder. Okay, good. Next up, you are going to do a little brainstorm on your own about some new ideas, some cool new ideas. So this is called the Society and Rules brainstorm sheet, and we're imagining an alien has just dropped down right side of CIS, and they would like to know a little bit about how our society works. So for instance, what does the word society mean? What do you think the word society means? Next question, why do we have rules in society? What are some reasons why rules are important in our society? And this is totally up to you. There is no answer sheet. This is just your own thinking because it's all stuff that we already kind of know about in our own life, okay? Next question, list as many areas of life as you can think of that have rules. Where are some places in life where we already see rules? And there's loads of places, right? Video games have rules. Tag out on the playground has rules. Going to school has rules. So think of as many examples from life as you can think of where there are rules that we have to follow. Okay, next question. What happens if we break those rules? What are some of the consequences if you break rules in life? And those can be as big or as small of rules as you like. Think of as many consequences as you can. And the final question is, do the rules apply to everybody? And should the rules apply to everybody? Why or why not? See what you come up with for that question. I'm really interested to know what you think because that's what this one's all about. Okay, next up, we're going to try something really cool, which is trying out a bit of a Google Slides situation. So I've just discovered Google Slides, and it's a really, really cool way for us to do some collaborating in real time, which means when you write something on the slide, it will show up on everybody else's, and I think could be really, really awesome for like group projects moving forward, brainstorm sessions where we can all do our brainstorming before and then talk about it in our Zoom meeting. There's a lot of really cool stuff we could do with this. So for this one, you're gonna copy this URL, pop it into your browser, and it will take you, if everything goes according to plan, it will take you to this Google Slides page, okay? So you should be able to just go ahead and add things. So what I've asked is to go to each slide and just type in your answer. Add your answer. So what does the word society mean? If you think you've got a bit of an answer, type it in. Society means blur, 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 blur. And just type your answer in. If it seems like we need a bit more room, I'll create a second slide, but for now, let's just try it out. So just go there and make sure that you can write something. Nobody will be able to see who has written what except for me. So please make sure that you are using our Google Slides respectfully. Okay, the very last thing that we're gonna get up to today is that at 1 p.m., we are going to do a bit of a review of our unit test, okay? So you'll be able to see what was that answer that you were so close to getting and it just snuck up on you and you got the wrong one. We'll go through the entire test and you'll find out exactly how you've done. I know you know your total, but you'll be able to see kind of where you went wrong, which is always really nice. Okay, that's it. That's it for today. All of these documents will be attached to the social studies page, so this should be easy peasy, and I'll see you at 1 o'clock. Okay, everybody, have a great day.